up guys, it's Carolina here coming to you from my office, and today's vlog, or today's, I don't know if it's gonna be a vlog really, but it is November 21st today, and in about 3 more hours, actually less than 3 hours, I am dictating module 2 of my personal branding course in Spanish. Don't worry, my English one, my personal branding academy, is coming in English very soon, but I first started with one in Spanish, and module 2 is happening in less than 3 hours, and I'm freaking out a little bit because I was preparing the module yesterday and I left a few things pending for today, and I have been procrastinating a little bit. Now, luckily I work really well under pressure, so the module I know is going to deliver, I know it's going to be amazing and people are going to get tons of value, but I wanted to talk to you precisely about that, about procrastination. Now, I was watching a video recently, it was a TEDx talk, and it was quite interesting. I recommend you watch it. I'm not gonna review it or tell you everything about it here, because I think it's good if you watch it, but I think the title of that TEDx talk was why procrastination is good for you, or no, why we procrastinate. Listen, I'm gonna put the link in the description because I thought it was brilliant. Just to give you the bird's eye view of the video, the guy who speaks on the video, he says that procrastination is like having a little monkey in our brain. Like there's, you know, ourselves, our responsible selves, and then there's a mad monkey.
So here's the brain of a non-procrastinator. Here's my brain.
And when we procrastinate, that means that we allow the monkey to take the steering wheel of our mind and do whatever the heck he wants. So I did that for a big part of today, and just wanted to share with you the things that I was doing, because yeah, it's weird. So first of all, I woke up pretty late today. I woke up around 10 or 9:30, but finally got out of bed around 10:15 or something. Did my exercise. Here's the thing, normally I do a little bit of workout and yoga, but today I was like, oh my gosh, I want to do my Britney Spears choreographies that I used to do 15 years ago, or more actually, more time than I want to admit. But I go on YouTube and I start looking up Britney Spears choreographies, and I start dancing. I go, oops, I did it again, you know, probably. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's actually a really great exercise. Let's do another one. And I spent like 45 minutes looking up Britney videos and trying to remember the choreographies that I used to know. I even, and I'm not gonna do that here, but I used to know the stronger choreography. And if you know what I mean, that's the one with the chair. That's where she has a chair and she does all this crazy dance moves with a chair. It's a special chair, by the way. I tried with my living room chairs. It did not work out. So, but when I was younger, when I was 18, 19, I was a lot more, you know, agile, and I could do those things. And now it's kind of frustrating, but it was still really fun. After that, I finally showered, and then I made my smoothie, which by the time I was making my morning smoothie, it was already like 1 p.m. Then I made my morning smoothie. I watched a bunch of episodes of Friends while I did that, because I love watching Friends while I do other things. It's just, they keep me company. They're my friends. I know, that's sad. I cooked my famous lentil curry. And then it was like 2 p.m. after I had lunch and I had my smoothie and everything. And then I started watching, and here's the shocking part. I didn't have enough with watching Britney videos all morning. Then I started watching BTS videos. You know, BTS, the Korean K-pop band. And I've started to realize that I kind of like them. So I started looking up interviews with them, and I started looking up choreographies from them. And no, I did not attempt to dance to any of their choreographies, because man, those are hard. If Britney Spears choreographies are hard, these kids, they got it going on. Those are really hard, so no. By the time I was done with that, it was like 3 p.m. And then I went back to Britney. This is me sharing what happens in my day when I allow the crazy monkey to take over. Then it was back to Britney. I went back to the living room. I took out one of my Britney CDs. Yes, I have her first 4 CDs because I was a huge die-hard Britney Spears fan until 2004 or so. And I still like her, but I was a die-hard fan until 2004. I grabbed the Britney CDs and I started singing, because I remember that I used to like to sing along to one of her songs. Well, actually all of her songs. But there's one particular song that I wanted to sing along to, and that song is called Every Time. And Every Time is in her, I think it's called In the Zone. And I think that's her 4th CD. That's the last one I got, to be honest. I don't have the other ones. So I started singing, and then I was like, what if I record it? And I grab my phone, right? And I take the GarageBand app and I start recording myself singing to Britney Spears every time. By the time I was done with that, it was 4 p.m. and then I said to myself, okay, Carolina, it's time to go to the office and keep on finishing up the final touches for tonight's class that you have for your clients who signed up for your personal branding course, and they're probably gonna be looking forward to that class. So I thought, oh my gosh. So that's my typical procrastination day. Now, here's the thing, my friend, and I know maybe this happens to you too. Most times when this happens to me, I'm pretty aware that it's happening. I'm like, okay, it's the monkey. I'll let the monkey do what the monkey wants to do. It's probably bad timing today because I have this class for my clients, but here's the thing. I usually feel bad afterwards. And, you know, there's a little bit of self-loathing. There's a little bit of, oh man, I was supposed to do this. I was supposed to do that. What am I doing? And sometimes I have this urge, like to stand up and go do productive things. And then that same urge is what stops me from going out and doing the productive things. It's really weird. But here's the thing. Don't feel bad. Don't do any self-loathing, because it's not good for you. And for me, I know that for the most part, when this happens to me is when I have too many days in a row where I'm working and focused and overwhelmed sometimes with work. And then I just, you know, I just kind of collapse and I'm like, I really want to do nothing. The problem is today it was bad timing for me to do nothing because, you know, I have this class, like I said a million times already. Here's a way for you to avoid procrastinating when it's bad timing. And yes, it's coming from me, it's coming from somebody who does it. But I think that's exactly what allows me to share with you how not to do that, because I know what it's like. So the first thing is schedule things. Schedule everything. And I don't mean just schedule phone calls or just, you know, schedule webinars or schedule meetings. Schedule everything. I'm not gonna show you today because today is maybe a bit messy on my calendar, but yeah, I can show you a little bit. So on my calendar, you see I have all sorts of things and with different colors, right? Because each color represents something different. And this today, right? There's something in red, as you can see. Red means urgent. This is now, right? I need to be preparing my class. But then I also schedule my yoga, right? You see the purple stuff? That's my yoga. And the yellow stuff, that's my learning time, my reading time. That's when I grab a book and read. And then, for example, if I'm going on a trip, I will schedule that too. But most importantly, what I will schedule is the me time. I didn't do that today, okay? I didn't do that today. Today was just a spontaneous day. But I have an item on my calendar that I add sometimes called me time. And me time means time with me, where I can either watch a movie, or I can listen to music, or I can play my guitar, or I can dance, you know, Britney Spears choreographies. I'm sorry, I wish I were better. If I were better, I would probably upload it to YouTube and it would go viral, but I'm not great anymore. So have your me time. You can call it downtime, you can call it anything you want, but I have found that calling it me time can be really empowering, because I mean, what's more personal than time with you? And you decide what you want to do during that me time. It could be going out with a friend, it could be spending time with your husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever, partner. It could be time for you to read a novel, it could be time for you to dance, for you to watch television, watch a movie, do something with you, whatever it is. I mean, it could be meditating. I don't know, whatever me time means to you. And so that's what I wanted to share with you guys. I'm gonna make more vlogs like this where I just share random stuff, but at the same time always with a moral of the story. Because when you're an entrepreneur, it can get really lonely. Like today I'm alone, my husband is working. He has his own business, but he does a lot of stuff outdoors because he has a tourism business. So sometimes he's home and we're both home together or at the office together, but today I'm alone. And so sometimes when I'm alone, it gets really lonely, right? Most of the people that work for me, well, all of the people that work for me don't live in my city. So I don't see them often, some of them ever. So it does get lonely. My clients are not in my city either. Most of my clients are abroad, in the US, in Mexico, in Peru, and Europe, all over the place. So I understand what it's like. So if you're just starting out with your business, you just became independent, this will happen to you because you don't know how to manage yourself. And I believe, I don't think anybody knows 100% how to manage themselves. You can have tools, and I love tools and systems. I love tools and systems. But there will be times where you will become a little bit unmanageable, and it's important that you don't feel bad afterwards. You know, you just design a routine that works for you, but most importantly that you understand, that you're aware that you spent some time doing things that maybe we're not supposed to be doing, and then just make up for it. But don't beat yourself up, don't feel bad, you know, just enjoy life. You know, life is a gift. It's something to be grateful for. It's not for you to be mad at yourself. So thank you so much for watching today's vlog. If you are new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button and tap the notifications bell so you never miss a thing, because YouTube nowadays just, I mean, I have the notifications on for a bunch of people and I still don't get notified when they upload. YouTube, I don't get you. Also, leave me a comment below. Let me know what's your guilty pleasure, I guess. I just shared with you a couple of mine. It's Britney Spears and now BTS, I guess. What are yours? What do you do during your me time? And let me know if you're planning to schedule this stuff from now on. Like, schedule everything. Schedule everything. And you know what else? Learn to respect your schedule, even when it's something that you schedule with yourself. Because we are really good at respecting other people's schedules. Like if somebody else scheduled a call with you or a meeting with you, you'll be there, right? But if you schedule your me time, I know that sometimes you will skip it. You will stand yourself up. That's not cool. So that's it. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Anymore. I used to be.